What's going on, good people? Hope y'all can hear me all right. I'm trying to, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to find somewhere to park right quick. Pecan Baron. What's going on? I like that. I'm just trying to find somewhere to pull over right quick. I want to ask a question. I want to really talk about this, ladies. And I'll give you guys the reason why I feel the need to talk about this. Something hit me so strong this morning. I got up and I went to meditating, and y'all know March. You know, March for me is you know, Ladies Appreciation Month in so many factions. I'm helping out all the females around me via counseling, doing little minor jobs and stuff. Just really trying to be a support system for the females around me. And something struck me this morning after I was reliving all of the pain I've suffered at the hand, all the pain and abuse and mental anguish I've personally suffered, not talking about other men, that I've suffered at the hands of, you know, toxic relationship with my exes, baby mothers, my own mother, the females around me. And I gave a prayer because I had my ancestor altar in my my ancestor pot in my hand, and I gave a prayer to my ancestors. And you know, I kind of forgave the women of my bloodline because I created an ancestor pot on my Patreon. I show you guys how to do it. Well, I had to somewhat forgive them. And while I was there dancing and singing for them and putting on a show and just being real manly to the ancestor, to my female ancestors, I ain't talked to the male, it struck me that some of my female ancestors, they did not have trauma in their life, or the trauma that caused them to act such. It wasn't trauma that caused them to act like that. It was disability. It was the mentality. A mental disability, a mental issue, something along that line. Now, I want to say that to say this. Women, a lot of you guys got to be honest with yourselves, and you guys got to come to a realization that, you know, there is a possibility that it seriously just can be your mentality, that you can be dealing with some underlying mental issue that cause you all to self-destruct, that cause you all not to be able to love proper, that cause you guys to be able to sabotage yourself. My auntie had a great man, did everything for her. Man wanted to marry her, took care of her child, and she messed that up. Reason why she messed that up, because she said, I don't like the way his eyes look. They remind me of a demon I saw as a child. So in her mind, she related that man, because of his eyes, to the demon she saw as a child. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Come on, man, turn your car. I need to park. Come on, there you go, pimpin'. I can park without getting hurt. Let me turn down this air. I don't need it. So y'all can hear me really good, right? So again, my auntie had a great man, great life. He provided everything. He wanted to marry her. But she threw that relationship away to the simple fact that he reminded her of a demon by the eyes. Maybe his eyes was too close together. Maybe they were too separated. Maybe they were just big and bulbous. I don't know. But she decided after 3-4 years of dealing with this man, she decided that he reminded her of an entity she saw as a child. Great life. Man provided everything. So she decided to break up with him, sabotage, and go out to the club and go to the, we here in Florida, Central Florida, we had this club called the Rainbow back in the day. A lot of black folks used to go there. Women, that's when they was out. So the Rainbow. She decided to go to the Rainbow, hook up with other men. He find out. He say, I'm gone. Why he left her, keep in mind he was raising her child. He continued into the boy's life after the fact. The boy was enjoying the stepdad, the now ex stepdad. The guy didn't want to leave. He still, went back, got a little pussy here and there. Still, saw him at the cookout, family reunion and stuff. But he was raising my cousin. She had another vision, a dream, that the same demon was trying to trick her to get back in her life. The man did nothing wrong. So she stopped her son, my cousin, from seeing this man. The man had invested 5 years into this boy. A little bit longer than her. So he fizzled out. I don't know where he's at right now. So he fizzled out, left her alone. My cousin has a criminal record right now, long as I fucking folk. And he's always angry at older men. Old head, he's like, old head, I'll beat your ass, old head. And I don't know why. But I was thinking about it. This is why. Now, ladies, pay attention to what I'm saying. This ain't bashing you at all. Because if I could sit up here and give you prompts, I could also turn the light on some of the things that you may be doing wrong in your life. Is it really trauma that you guys are hiding behind? Is it really trauma that you're feeling? Is it really trauma that's feeding your drive to be you, to be grown, to be strong, to be everything that you put in the hierarchy of your life? Or is it just your mentality? Is it a mental illness? She left a good man who was doing her and her son a great service due to the simple fact his eyes, not his action, his eyes reminded her of something that scared her as a child, to which she was dealing with this man 7 years prior. She let 7 years pass, and then she began to demonize this fella. Even though he was doing good, put her in an apartment, took out the projects, she began to demonize him, and she focused on his eyes as a child. That wasn't trauma. That man didn't cheat on her. That man didn't put a hand on her. He didn't beat her. He even took care of her kid. But she focused on his eyes and put it back to a vision. Now, here we go with this. Now, remember I say mentality. My grandmothers, my aunties, my mom, and her sisters all agreed to her because of the dream. The man was still taking care of bills. They were still fucking around, sexing it up. He was still making sure my cousin was okay. But the women around her told her, that's the devil. He just trying to use you, get back in your circle. He's an evil man. Didn't beat her. Didn't essay her. Took care of all her bills. Made sure everything was paid. Made sure that boy went to school, practiced, everything. Put him in dance competition. Was there to pick him up from the basketball tournaments. But the women around her told her that this man was a demon, an entity, and she was right, and she should leave him alone directly. Now my cousin has a shitty life, felling all down the circle. She's strung out on crack cocaine to this day, and she still hates the man who raised my cousin. and treated her well. So ladies, I'm telling you this story right here. Sometimes it's not trauma. Sometimes all the trauma in your mind could be put there, and it's making you guys mentally fucked up. It's making you mentally blocked. It's making you stave off your blessings from universe, source, and God. Listening to other women who life ain't going right, who don't want to see you do good, or who have mental issues up here, or either just a mentality to dog you all or to keep you guys in a situation with them, misery, love, company, energy, is what's killing a lot of the joy and the confidence and its self-expression that you ladies have in abundance. I feel mental illness or fucked up mentality within the woman is causing you all not to be in your godhood. Pay attention. Here's another story. If y'all follow me, I'm transparent. I want to be president of the United States. It is what it is. Barron for president. Now, I've shared this story before, but I'm finna share you because holding my ancestor pot, I had my grandma picture, I had my auntie's picture, and I had my mom's obituary in her picture this morning. And I'm gonna say this without getting emotional because I forgave them big time. My father, this is emotional, I'm finna share with you guys. Don't need your sympathy, just need your ears. Pay attention, ladies. My father treated my mama like gold. My brothers and sisters, you know, Tyke, your daddy, boy, that man loved us. That man loved us. He made sure we had money in our pocket. He made sure we had food. I called him. He would get me to work, get me to practice, get me everything. My sister say he made sure I had the fly's clothes. And this is after he and my mama broke up. Now, I was a baby still on my mama's breast. And my mama started dealing with another guy who was supposed to be my biological father by the name of Kenny. My dad come home from work because he had put my mom in an apartment because they was dating. She was pregnant with me and she had me. So he put her in an apartment. And she would stay at home. He paid all the bills, etc., etc. And my mom had begun to mess with the guy, Kenny. My dad come home. My sister, that's 2 years older than me, she say, hey, you know, daddy type, Kenny just ran out the back door. My dad tells me he ran to the back door, looked out the window. He seen the guy who's supposed to be my biological father hop in the gate. He goes in there to my mom. He said, why you didn't tell me that you were still dealing with Kenny? My mama cursed him out, said he was a piece of crap. My dad said, okay, I'm gone, Pat. He packs up what little he had, puts in his Oldsmobile, 88, Delta 88 Oldsmobile. Before he left, he went to the rent office. He paid my mama rent up for the remaining lease of the year, 6 months. He'll tell you, 6-7 months. He went to SunTrust Bank at the time, and he got out $1,000 cash out of his bank account. He gave it to my mom in an envelope. He went down there to the light bill. He paid the light bill completely off. He went and got my brothers and sisters, and he took them shopping for school the next year because this was around by the summertime. He took my brother Randy, Ray, all of them, took them shopping, decked them out. He told my mama, say, I'd never cheat on you, and I just can't be with this here because I'm a good man and I know my value. And he took care of my mom for the remainder of the lease and my brothers and sisters and left. It would take my brothers and sisters to tell you just how good my dad, the one who claimed me, was to them and to my mom and to my grandma. My grandma would even tell me how much she loved my dad. My aunties would say, boy, your daddy was the best man your mom ever had. As I was growing up, my mama said my daddy treated her like shit. My mama said my dad should have stayed there and worked through her infidelity and still married her, even though Kenny was hopping the gate back and forth. So she hated my father, despite my grandmom and my auntie now saying how good a man this man was. So I had to sit with that this morning and think, did my mama experience trauma at the hands of a man who could do that? Because I was a baby. I was 2 years old. Did that man give my mama any kind of trauma? Does that sound like a man that wanted to ruin my mama's life, that was a demon that caused her to hate him? Or did she suffer a mental breakdown or have some kind of mental issue at that time, which caused her to demonize this man because he stood on his own ground? Even with the women around her telling her how good my dad was and how he didn't deserve to be put on child support and how he was this and that, she demonized that man and told me he was a demon. I saw my dad at the age of 13. When I could comprehend, I saw him at 8, then translate all the way to 13 years old. I wanted to do nothing but see my father. Got to this man and I'm wondering, why did you leave my mama? He told me a little bit of the story. He didn't put me in the business. I'm old school. Hey, it ain't a stay in the child's plate, but we just didn't work out. She found somebody else a little bit better than me, so I got out of there. That's how my daddy talked. Okay, cool. Ladies, I'm saying, there are good men out here and good men around you. And if some of you guys don't go and get your mentality checked and stop masking your pain, your sorrow, your anger as surviving trauma, you guys are going to continuously lose out on men who are willing to put you in your glory. You guys are going to miss out on men that would love to be there to support you in everything you do. But you got to start by getting yourself mentally checked out. Every damn thing on the internet is women unaliving children. The system know you better than you know yourself, women. They give you free drop off when you have a baby and you don't want it. The daddy is not involved at all. Now the kid can be all the way up to 16. You can drop the kid off at the orphanage if it's too much for you to handle. Ladies, some of you guys really need to go down there and get some mental health counseling. Because the reason why 70% of you guys are not on your throne, don't have that man you want, don't have that energy of peace and whimsicalness and how they can make you in this thing, because you're going to demonize that man when things don't go right due to a mental issue or some idea that you've thought of in the past, a fairy tale or a pain point you've had, and you're going to put it on that person. My daddy didn't deserve what my mama did, let alone that man who took care of my cousin didn't deserve what my auntie did. Now, I can't speak for you out there in YouTube land, but only thing I can say is a lot of these men that's in your life, if you do a real assessment of why that man's energy turned sideways towards you, maybe you can begin to understand where you need your help at. For the past 40 years, men have been getting shitted on, talked trash to, fucked over, demonized, and everything due to the ideology the feministic movement has had on him. And he has stepped up to the fucking plate. He's taking care of his body. He's taking care of his finances. He's learning to love his community. He's learning to love himself. and he's doing everything he can. Hell, he's even trying to open doors and trying to be polite and helpful. The man is trying to make up for all the degradation and depression and strife that we have caused. Why can't women start doing the same? Let me tell you something, ladies. It's very lonely out here. It's very lonely for us men. It's very lonely. As much as you guys feel alone, it's so alone for us. But the difference between a woman and a man is that a man gets no sympathy. A man gets no leeway. We hurt you, we anger you, we disappoint you. We're dogs, we're not shit, we're not deserving of love, compassion, or caring. If you hurt us, it's an empowerment move. You got his ass. Oh, he must have did something to disrupt your peace. You don't need that motherfucker. He's a demon, he's a devil. He's just trying to destroy your independence as a woman, and he don't want you to be good in life. But what about the mental issues that some of you women have? That you guys can't see the glory, the goodness, or anything that a man is trying to do or doing to get you to the point. Because the fact of the matter is, when I see a beautiful woman in the street, and I say I deem myself, pay attention, I deem myself worthy to approach that woman. It has taken so much in my mind to break down all the barriers that it could be another Mustafa out there 10 times better looking, sexier, with more money, but I'm gonna give it a chance and go after her. I done put myself through the ringer, I done picked myself apart and put myself back together just to sit up here and say, can I take you out on a date? Would you like to get a cup of coffee? Or can I get your phone number? It done took so much out of me. So I done built up my energy to do that. And then to rock with me for a little bit of time. And then to have an ideology set in your head because you didn't get your way. That I'm the enemy in some sort of way, or I'm an op, or just use me for my money, use me for whatever, use me to get a baby, use me and then curse me out and demonize me and degradize me and all that stuff there. It's a harsh thing. I think that's something that should be examined by a mental health professional. I wanted to change my platform to a way that it empowers men to love women again. I mean, be a real masculine motherfucker, not no simpy loving. I mean, man, listen, this is the way it's gonna go because I'm gonna treat you good, but this is the way we gonna be. No in, no ifs, ands, or but. If it take you 2 years not to be around your friends, family, and shit, that's what it take because we gotta grow stronger. This is my mentality moving forward. I want to talk to men and I want to put men in that position, but you know what? I had to meditate and think about it. I'm afraid to. Because there's the men I talk to, the men that I hang around, these guys love them some women. And they love being in love. And then they get fucked over and they just sad. So now they got to play like they hard. They got to play like they need a lot of women in their life. When half of the time we sneaking around with the one we truly love. We sneaking around with the one, we got her on the back burner in the closet because we really love her, but we can't be with her because we so afraid that we can't trust her or that she gonna see the bad in us. So now we are forced to have a side piece. The side piece get no attention and we paying more money to the side bitch than anything else. But the one that we care about, they can get the world from us. Ladies, if I can ask you to do one thing for me, because I love you guys. I don't know what the world would be without a woman. I don't know, black, white, polar bear, I don't care. Without a female on this planet, I might as well just die. I might as well just send me off to another universe, because I'm going to get me some pussy from somewhere. Send me off. But women, can I just say, in 2025, take a real look at yourselves and get some mental health counseling. Take a look at yourself and see, is it something that you can do better to make yourself a queen, a goddess again. Stop listening to the hashtag and the sound bites. We men, especially us black men, we get it. We know you don't have an ally, because we don't have an ally. We know you need love, affection, and tenderness, because we never had it. We know you need protection, because hell, we never had protection. But we gonna give it to you because we got daughters, we got sisters, and we got mamas that we love unconditionally. But it's the mental health aspect that I feel personally that's tearing you down and getting you away from your glory and your godhood. Stop listening to your friends that's in sorrow, struggle energy. If your friend can't say nothing nice about the man they with, that's a mental issue. And you on the outside looking in, and you can't see nothing wrong other than what that woman is telling you, re-examine who you're hanging around with. I'll tell you one more story. A friend of mine named Tony I grew up with. He's walking around Tangelo Park right now. Reprobated mind gone. Tony was a lover. Real life lover. Loved the women. Built like a brick house. Loved women. Ride a little bike. Get them magic fry. Drive all the way over there on a bike. Food. Box of cereal and roses from the Winn-Dixie. Lover boy. He had a lot of women. And yes, he was laying dick to them. But he had met one girl who he gave all that up for. He got off his bike. He went and got a car. We're paying insurance. He got an apartment. You know, as we grew up, 19, 20 years old, he got his own apartment. Boy, doing well. He allowed that young girl to move in with him. She hit him. He thought it was cute. She stabbed him. He thought it was cute. She threatened him. Thought it was cute. She went through his phone. Thought it was cute. She told him not to talk to his friends, family. He did everything in his power to be with that girl. Come to find out, that girl had 2, 3 other dudes on the opposite side of town, downtown Orlando, that she was seeing. And she wanted him to stay cooped up in the house so he wouldn't see what was going on. So when he finally came out of that, he asked, why did you do me like that? You know, we could have just been fucking friends, cooling. She said, because my mama, my auntie, everybody said that a man that's nice got to be hiding something. So fix yourself up to where if he stopped being nice to you, you can dog him out. Now this is 15, 20 years ago, people. The man went all in and he loved that woman. He lost his mind. For the past 10, 15 years, this man been walking the streets of Tangelo Park. He don't look shit like himself. I don't know where the girl at. But that man would have treated that woman excellently because he chose to be with her. And she, with whatever mentality or mental issue she had going on, she couldn't see the value in a man like that. Women, I love you to life and back. But some of y'all can't see the value in a man because of the mental issues you got going on, not because of the trauma, because of the mental issues you guys got. And I'm imploring you, get help. Get in somebody's chair, talk that shit out, and stop talking to these women who want to keep you single in depressed state. Because there's the masculine man is dying off so quickly. The men that have love for you women, the men that want to respect you all, are dying and leaving this planet so quick. They going to they finding love in the arms of same-sex people. They're sitting up there saying, I don't want no relationship. I'm getting vasectomies. I don't want no family. I don't want no babies. I don't even want to waste my energy on women. And you got podcasts, red pill, blue pill out here telling these men this is the way to be. I'm the only one, probably, I don't know, saying, man, love on these women. They need us. But I can't send these men into a burning building if that woman ain't trying to put out her own fire. I can't do it. I want to. God damn it, I want to. I got a message in my heart. It's a fire message. I survived all that pain, suffering, and bullshit. So I could tell these brothers what to do, and I could counsel them so they could still value you women. But if I sit up there and do that, and some of these women got that bitterness, that angerness, and they're going to listen to their mama that's been hurt. They're going to listen to their aunties. They're going to listen to the social media. They're going to listen to people who don't care about them. I can't do it. And ladies, y'all are too motherfucking precious. All of you guys are precious cargo out here. Y'all precious real estate, man. You guys are something to be marveled after. The strength, the resilience, the touch of a woman, the compassionate words, I want to confess something. I love to see a woman cry. And let me tell you why. It ain't, before you jump crazy, I love to see a woman cry. When you do something nice for them, and they lip get to quivering and their face puff up and they get them tears rolling down, and it ain't no sad tear. They just cry because they so overwhelmed with joy, pleasure. It fills me up, right? Because to me, I just went against her internal programming, that she is seeing joy as a pain point, and I'm getting all of the inhibitions out of her, to where she knows that when she come across this feeling, this gesture again, I don't want to see a goddamn tear. I need you to expect this from me. I need you to expect to get treated like this from a man. You ain't gotta cry because I got you flowers. God damn it, you supposed to hold your chest up high and say, goddamn right, next time make them chrysanthemums. I need the sass, baby. But you're only gonna get in that energy if you guys go get some mental help. I did 2 years of therapy, and I saw 30 to 60 men every month, twice a month, crying on this lady couch. And when I mentioned that on my page, I had a bunch of bitter women come and say, well, they crying because they was fuck boys. They did this to women. They did that. Yes, we've done bad shit to women. Women haven't been without fault throughout time. But the simple fact that the men that I hang around is willing to pay these ladies $300 and some a month to sit on their couch to get out their thing and to get chastised, let alone beat down and analyzed by a female, just to be good, to go in the world and try, should be commended. But ladies, I'm here to commend you. The ones that's doing good, the ones that'll look at a man like me and say, that boy got value, and I'm gonna make sure I don't hurt him. If I ain't fucking with him, rocking with him, I don't need him, I don't want him, and I can't treat him right, I ain't gonna get in his energy. I love you. The ones that say, I'm gonna take care of my kids regardless if I'm having a bad day. I'm gonna raise my kids right. I'm gonna give them issues. I'm gonna build them up. I'm gonna treat them good. I'm not gonna treat them like my mama treated me. I'm gonna make sure they have a sense of self-purpose and determination. I commend you. I praise you. I appreciate you. For the woman that sit up there and say, hey, man, I love you for the person you are, for the goodness, and you can see the goodness inside of me even when I'm being a piece of shit. I commend you and I love you and I praise you for it. Because man was taught to do that since day jump. We had to see the goodness in our mama who treated us like shit. We had to see the goodness in our baby mama who probably did some fuck shit on us. We had to see the goodness in our sisters who lied on us and hurt us. We had to see the goodness in the women that was dealing with trauma who we trying to deal with and putting that shit on us. We had to deal with it. We had to survive it. A lot of us done survived it. And a lot of us still see value in you all. I know I'm one. Again, for the naysayers who will take this message and break it apart, I'm not saying men are without fault. We had our era to fuck you guys over. We had our era to pretend to be a white man, to live in a white man world and to treat our sisters like white men treated they women. We had our chance, but we was ridiculed and beat down, and we learned from our mistakes. I'm just asking my beautiful sisters out there to learn from your mistakes. Learn from the mistakes of your parents. Learn from the mistakes of your single friends who don't have shit going on, who want to keep you single. Learn, heal, reflect, and let's bring us back together. Let's bring us back together. And I'm gonna end this video with this. Brothers, black man, brothers, men, check on your children. I don't care how mean that woman been to you. I don't care how much stripes you gonna put in your life. Check on your goddamn children. You don't get a cop out just because that lady was being a bitch to you. You don't get a cop out just because she's putting a lot of issues on your life that you don't got to check in on your children. Check in on your fucking kids. Be a part of their life in some form or fashion. Whether you got to get them a cell phone, even if y'all can't get along or you can't talk to them, check on your children, man. Because these women are having mental breakdowns due to doing it by themselves. Maybe they caused the issue to be by themselves. Maybe they're fighting against the struggle of two-parent household. Maybe they fighting against the energy of co-parenting. I don't know. That's a mental illness. That's a mentality thing. But as a man, if you know you got a seed somewhere, you try your best. You ain't got to fight so damn hard that you put yourself in harm's way or fuck up your bread. But you can't call yourself a man, a father, a support system, a dad even, if you're not sitting the fuck up there and trying to see your children. These women are having mental breakdowns. Their pride are not letting them get the help they need, let alone the people around them are telling them they're right and keeping the kids away from you. And you think it's a get out of jail free card because you pay a couple dollars in child support, or you're mad at this woman because you're forced to pay child support. I've been there. I've done that. I had to overcome it. Men, check on your fucking kid. There's women unaliving these babies. It's not to say that they didn't love their child. They couldn't rationalize it. They can't think because of a mental illness. Not trauma. Mental illness. Mentality. That falls on our shoulders, man. Anytime we lose one of our kids to the streets, to the hands of the mother because she's mentally off, that falls on our shoulders, man. Because we can go around our kids and see the signs. We can sit up there and tell that woman, hey, I think you need mental help. We can call Department of Children and Family and say, she's not hurting the kid, but I think you need to look into that thing to get us some mental help because there's a problem there. We ain't saying be spiteful. We saying, brothers, do your fucking due diligence as a man to make sure your offspring lives. and that they're okay. Go to the court system and set up parenting timeshares to where you can be an influence in your child's life. I'm talking to you, man. I don't care about your relationship with your baby mama. I don't care about the pain you suffered through her hands. I suffered, but I'm there for my kids. Good, bad, and different. We love our children. I know you love your babies. But there is no excuse for a baby to die in a car. There's no excuse for a lady to lose control and make a pit bull eat a baby. There's no excuse that you didn't know that baby was being abused if you come around. That falls on your shoulder, man. And you know what else falls on your shoulder? Making sure the mother of your child is mentally fit to take care of your baby. Rather, that's you going above and beyond, being very kind, even when she's being very mean. I ain't saying go broke. I ain't saying simp. I ain't saying kiss ass. But all that back and forth bickering and arguing, knowing that lady got other people talking in her ear, causing her to be like this, reinforcement, brother, that's on your ass. You supposed to be the kind gesture. Even if she calling you a demon, you supposed to be the kindest demon you can. A lot of my baby mamas say, I don't like you. They say, I don't like you. You're arrogant. You're very forthcoming. You won't shit your way. You made sure your kids did things your way. You was there. Say, I don't like you. But you know what? I respect you. Because through all the time I was giving you hell. This is all 5 of my baby mamas. I got 5 baby mamas, 6 kids. So I had my dick skint back, baby. It is what it is. I love a good chocha. Back to the story. They said, no matter how mean I was to you, no matter how much I talked trash, no matter how much I went down there to child support to try to suspend your license, you never cursed me, you never argued with me, you always was kind, and I treated you like crap, boy. They say you still helped me when I needed it. You ignored me when I was being this type of way. And your kids grew up to be quite well because you was there, even when you didn't want to be. Fellas, I got faith in you that the real ones among us, we can do this, because our sisters are suffering from a failed mentality, mental illness, and everything else. Half of them are on the spectrum due to psychosis, just being broken down crazily, mental issues from their mother dogging them out, talking to them, TV and radio raising them, saying that this is the beauty standard, and they look in the mirror and they can't measure up to what this beauty standard is. These women are catching pure D hell, bro. And we gonna compile that shit with bitching at them, calling them hoes, bitches, arguing with them, saying they ain't shit, putting DCF in their life without trying to help them, all because we upset over $50 a month child support. We're gonna hurt them, talk shit to them, tell the kids they ain't shit so the kids can go home and give them hell too. Think, Negro. You want that woman to see your mental issues, the burdens and the strife and the pain that your mama calls you, the bullshit that your daddy told you how you supposed to be. Always keep you one on the side. Always keep you a bottom bitch. I'm from the South. I know how my daddy told me. Keep you a bottom bitch. Make sure she fat and she ugly. Make sure she don't got no friends. Don't you tell her not to have no friend. Make sure she a in the house motherfucker, fat and ugly, and she your bottom bitch. She the one that's gonna cook for you, clean for you, wash your clothes, wash your kids. She the one gonna sit up there and give you some pussy, unadulterated, all the freaky deaky nasty shit. She gonna make sure you straight when you go home to your main lady or the whores that you out there fucking, and you make sure you take care of your bottom bitch. Half of the men in the South have a whole separate goddamn family that they done got that woman pregnant that she ain't saying a goddamn thing about, because she understand the mentality of that man. Kids don't meet each other till they 18, 22 years old. That was a fuck move, Dad, Uncle. You told me to constantly be in my whole phase. I didn't get out of that shit till I was like 32, 35. That means I haven't been an adult that long. I'm 47, man. I'm just telling the truth. Man, I ain't no simp. Y'all who know me and know my channel, I ain't no simp. But I respect the fact of a woman. I respect what they go through. And I do understand some of them got a lot of issues. They need help. They need counseling. They need love and affection and attention. And they just need some time to get that poison out of them. Because that's all they've been grew up on and that's all they know. But men, we got shoulders and we can handle this shit. We ain't gonna let toxic energy break us down to make us wimpy ass little fuck boys anymore. A masculine man could take that pain, transmute that motherfucker into a lesson for their kids, a lesson for the woman, and goddamn build a shed at the same time, all while hurting and feel vindicated that they made life a little bit better. But this new age movement done got us so fucked up and so feminized that we don't understand what masculinity is. We sit up there and say being masculine is pain. See, you see how they trying to whoop our brain to have a mental illness. And it ain't coming from your woman that's saying that. This coming from social media. The beauty standard for a man. I look good as fuck. Real story. I'm finna show you something. I look good as fuck. But there's one motherfucker on TV. He was brand new. Ain't a gay bone in my goddamn body. But if I stood next to that motherfucker at this moment, I would walk out the room. He can have it. That goddamn Mufasa nigga. And they got him playing the Green Lantern. My character, I'm the motherfucking Green Lantern. I got rings, statues, all that shit. Tattooed. That motherfucker Mustafa came out of nowhere. He took down a whole police force without killing one person. He's a gentle ass kicker. And the women flocking crazy. If I was around Mufasa right now, I would walk the fuck on. I don't got time for that. Don't even put his name in the comment. Don't you say it. Y'all better not put his fucking government in here. I had to make y'all ladies laugh a little bit. That bitch, I can't stand it. I used to hate Idris Elba. I can't stand Mufasa. Damn Mufasa. And he ever pissed me off when he said he was a black Superman. Then Mufasa say he the Green Lantern. The universe pissing me off. All right, Joy, you cut that shit out now. Y'all don't. I just had to make y'all laugh a little bit and smile, man. Listen, I'm okay. I don't like Mufasa, but I'm okay. Let's give him his credit. I ain't never want to be light-skinned in my life. But if that motherfucker knock on my door and say, I'm here to pick up your woman, baby, pack your bag. You pack your shit, I'm packing mine, because I ain't coming back. I ain't finna contend with that type of nigga there. He light-skinned, colored eyed, 6'10" and shit. I ain't got time to be second guessing. Fuck that. Mufasa can have your ass. I just had to make y'all laugh. My daughter like him too. Oh my God. Cheryl say I ain't going nowhere. Everybody, I just had to make you laugh. Listen, ladies, again, this is Ladies Appreciation Month from the Baron, March. I appreciate you ladies. I love you ladies. I think you guys are everything. I don't think the world could bloom and flower without you guys being here. But if there's one thing I can say, please, please stop misdirecting what's going on with you guys in your heart and in your mind. It's not always trauma that got you in survival mode. It can be your mentality and a mental issue that have you thinking you're in survival mode, or you're supposed to be in survival mode, when you're supposed to be as soft as a goddamn pillow. You're supposed to be whimsical, without a care in the world. You're supposed to be laughing and joking all the time. You're supposed to eat what you want to eat, get fat, and know that a brother gonna be there to love on your rolls and kiss on your goddamn neck. You're supposed to be able to be sassy, talk a little shit with respect, and know that he ain't going nowhere. Get the help you need. Get the mental fucking therapy you need. There's men out here like me who need you guys, who want you, who go to sleep dreaming about you and praying to God that you don't leave us when we got you. But you gotta meet us halfway. And just try it. And stop listening to these women who want to keep you single. The hashtags and the sound bites are great. I get it. I got people red pill, blue pill before I woke the fuck up too. But god damn it, ladies, you're too damn special to be sitting up here without protection, without enjoyment, without help. Ain't y'all tired of doing it yourself? Aren't you tired of getting all this random dick and thinking they love you, and then to figure out that they fuck niggas? Aren't you tired of, oh, he hurt my feeling, I'm going to the next one so he can do the same? Ain't y'all tired of not working it out? Don't y'all want substance? Don't y'all want a life, a family? Don't y'all want just reality to be different? I'm sick and tired of fucking a lot of people, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of lying. I'm tired of having to spend excess money. I'm tired of just tired, man. I'm tired. I don't want to date no more, man. I told y'all 2026, I want to be motherfucking married, man. I want to be somebody's husband again. That'll be my third fucking marriage. I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm gonna fucking be somebody's husband. I'm tired, man. As good as I look, pussy come like it ain't nobody business. It drop out the sky, I catch it, I gotta dodge the shit. I'm sick of goddamn catching pussy. I want one good pussy. I freak your nasty pussy too. I'm just in my rant, y'all. I'm just in my rant, y'all. I'm sorry. Ladies, it's men out here like me, a lot of us, not just one or two, not far and few between ideology. It's a lot of us that want you. It's a lot of us that can't stand to be without you. A lot of us fucking multiple women just because we don't know, we're too afraid to settle down with one that we really want. I'm just telling you the truth. If you show us, man, that you want us and mean it, a lot of brothers will stop sitting up here fucking off. If y'all don't have no spare chick, spare dude in the chamber, hell, or a spare chick in the chamber, man, we would build, we would forgive, we would do everything. But y'all would talk the same thing. Keep a spare tire. Save up money for motherfuckers in case he loses fucking shit. Always have somebody on the side. There's always a better person out there than this person. You know, you got to keep looking. And that shit permeate to a mental fucking illness, because now you can never be satisfied with anybody because you see some. I make jokes about the Mustafa fella, but shit, you don't think that I'm good enough? I think I'm super fucking good enough to stand toe to toe with Mufasa. He just got different traits and different ideologies, abilities, and a look that's catered to certain women. A woman look at me and think I'm her every motherfucking thing. Mufasa couldn't step to my woman if she really believe I'm that. So that's all I'm saying, ladies. Let's get the mentality right. Let's get the mental issues under control. Stop masking that shit as trauma when it's not. That trauma word has been played out so motherfucking much. Now you got trauma if you stump your toe, but your ass still walk. You got trauma if you choke on a goddamn glass of water, but you still drink. It's the mentality of it all. I know I need to sip a little slow. I know I need to watch my step when I walk. That's the difference between trauma and mentality. So all the shit that y'all lying and hiding behind ain't trauma. It's the mentality. And ladies, y'all can overcome that shit tomorrow. I'm finna let you go. I gotta get me some coffee. All right, everybody. I am the Baron, telling you guys to trust the you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. This ain't gonna go viral, but I love y'all the same. Take care, everybody.